What's going on, reefers? Blaine here. In today's video, we are back in the farm facility. I'm excited to be back in here today because there's been a ton of marketing, a ton of sales, and all kinds of things going on here at TSA. And this is kind of my reef and relaxation moment where I get to chill, hang out in the farm, talk with you guys about our aquacultured critters. In a lot of the videos, we talk about all kinds of different high-end SPS, some choice zoas, some of the LPS selection we have available here in the farm. But today we're gonna focus on some of the underappreciated corals that don't get the limelight that they should. We talk about it all the time here in the farm. There's a lot of corals that sometimes in the frag form, you just can't truly see how amazing they are in colony, or sometimes they're just kind of tucked away in one of our sump spaces, or they just don't get the marketing that they should. So today we're gonna focus on 10 corals that I think need more appreciation, need a little bit more of the main stage in today's video. We're gonna dive right into it, walk around the farm, and have a lot of fun. Today we're talking about some of our underappreciated corals coming out of the TSA farm. And the reason why I wanted to do this is because we just have such a broad catalog available for you all. Whether it be the SPS corals that we have, a wide range of sticks. Kevin loves all of his sticks here in the farm. Or the LPS corals that we carry, the Favia, the Euphilia, there's all kinds that we have. Or maybe it's the soft corals that you're after, the zoas, the leathers, all kinds of good things that we have coming out of TSA. But when you look at the grand scheme of things, we have a ton of corals available. So sometimes these specific corals, these specific strains get forgotten, or they just don't get the main stage that they should. So today we're gonna be focusing in on some of those. I walked around, talked with some of the farm staff. We picked out a nice list for you guys, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to give those corals a little bit more appreciation. Something I also wanted to pinpoint when I'm talking about this farm facility is the fact that we're basically a seed bank. I talk about this whenever we get into the farm with videos, I'm giving out tours, or I'm just talking about the facility in general with the public. I always preach the idea that we are basically a giant seed bank for corals. We have a lot of different named corals that we have from RRC, Jason Fox. There's all kinds of different vendors that we've worked with to get their corals here into the farm so that we can also aquaculture them. With that in mind, we have the ability, say if Jason Fox has a specific coral, or say if RRC has a specific coral that's maybe not doing so well, their large mother colony didn't make it over a move or something like that, a system fails, we have the opportunity to be the seed bank to give back a frag, a mini colony, a colony itself, and get them replenished so that they can get it going again in their own facility. The idea of generational frags is really cool too. There's a lot of corals in here that have been around for a long time, so there's been generations and generations of frags. That's why I feel that this farm facility is so special. And that's also why there are so many corals that we've accumulated here, and sometimes we tend to forget about some of them, and sometimes they just don't get the marketing that they should. I've said it in previous videos, but obviously the farm staff here at TSA has a lot on their shoulders, a lot on their back, that they're trying to make sure they keep happy and healthy. There's a ton of animals in here, so it's really important that they're on top of everything, maintaining stability, making sure everyone's fed. There's a lot of things in here that we have to ensure, so that way the seed bank that we've accumulated over time can thrive, maintain, and continue to provide to the hobby, and also continue to give back to everyone as well. We've done this before. We make our way around the farm. We pick out our top 10 favorites, but today we're just picking out 10 that I feel are a little underappreciated that I want to showcase a little bit more on the channel. Hopefully they can be seen on the website too. This is a way for you all to see them, and maybe these are some frags, these are some corals that you want to get in your reef tanks at home. We are starting out this list with a truly underappreciated coral. The TSA Gamma Knife Hideonorea is a really cool and unique LPS coral. This coral is unique in how it grows out in both an encrusting and slightly plating manner. As for the colors though, this is why I feel this coral really needs to get its flowers. The baby blue with the green that mingles throughout the coral along with the golden rows of tentacles. I'm constantly trying to tell people more and more about this coral because normally whenever I bring up Hideonoreas to most reef keepers, they haven't even heard of this group of corals before. So here I am spreading the good word of Hideonoreas and letting you all know about a really cool strain, the TSA Gamma Knife, that we're farming here at TSA. We are are the land of sticks here at TSA, so let's make sure we sneak a couple choice, underrated SPS pieces onto this list. The TSA Rainbow Sherbet is a beautiful acro with amazing red polyps and beautiful blue color to go along with it. The freshly grown sections on the tips are extremely bright too, making it even more brilliant in a reef tank when it really starts to take off. I could go on and on about all the other amazing sticks in the farm. We'll end up visiting more along the way in our list, but for now, the TSA Rainbow Sherbet deserves the stage. We have yet to showcase any Cyphastreas really here on the channel since I've joined the team, and in my opinion, that's a crying shame. The Jason Fox Buzzkill Cyphastrea is an absolute stunner and one that absolutely should be on your shopping list. With the amazing purples, blues, and greens, along with the polyp showcasing brilliant orange and yellow, this is a coral that has a rainbow of colors to showcase in anyone's reef tank. I love also how along the rim of the coral near the new polyps, you can see the colors peeling off like small little comets of color. One of our newest releases here on this list is our Bali Xenia. Yes, I'm talking about Xenia here on a video. No, it's not the same pulsing Xenia that's gonna probably take over your entire tank. This Xenia is special in how it grows because it grows much like a tree with a stalk as it works upwards, allowing the ball of polyps to grow out as well. So not nearly as invasive as its closely related other pulsing Xenia cousins, but you get to see all the excitement and movement of the polyps. I have kept this strain before in one of my older lagoon tanks, and I really enjoyed having Xenia in one of my systems and not having to worry along with it. If you're wanting to add Xenia into your tank, but you're afraid of its ability to take over, the Bali Xenia is exactly what you're looking for. Another group of corals that haven't gotten much attention on our channel as well is Leptoseris. The TSA Goldschlager is a brilliant gold lepto that can be another nice encrusting coral added into any reef tank. With the gold and burgundy colors, this coral can really pop in a reef tank and bring some nice gold shimmer into your scape. In some frags, you can see the gold being more dominant or the burgundy being more dominant. Regardless though, as the coral develops, as it grows out into a colony, both colors will be showcased nicely throughout it. Here in the farm, we've talked about some of our favorite zoas, but I feel we constantly tend to leave some of them out. But with the vast amounts available here, that's going to happen. The TSA Kaleidoscopes are an amazing zoanthid for any avid zoa collector out there, or just any reefer looking to get some zoas into their tank. The one thing that I love about these zoas is that they get an extremely lashy skirt that can really set them apart from others. When they grow out into a larger group, seeing all the polyps working together with their lashy skirts waving in the flow is an enjoyable sight. I knew I would grab a zoanthid to put on this list, but nothing was better than the TSA Kaleidoscopes. When it comes to short tentacle Gonis, better yet Bernarda Pora, that we are aquaculturing here in the farm, two of them stand out amongst the rest, that being the TSA Laffy Taffy and the TSA Fantasia. Another noteworthy Bernarda Pora that is jumping onto this list is the TSA Reese's Pieces. With its counterparts taking up all the stage, this coral is well worthy of getting some hype as well. The name speaks for itself when you're looking at it with its nice burnt orange tips working down to nice orange stalks. When the polyps reach out though, that's when you can really start appreciating these corals. And that goes especially for the TSA Reese's Pieces. Right after we talk about an underrated Bernarda Pora, we have an underrated Goni Pora on our list, the TSA Strawberry Kiwi. The aqua green coloring with the nice lavender polyp tips is an awesome combination of colors. Obviously, with it being a Goni, it's going to bring some nice dynamic movement to a tank, so another reason to add one to your system. This is a strain of Gonis that has done very well for us here in the farm, and surely will do well for anyone's reef tank at home. Aquacultured Gonis is the way to go, and if you're looking to add a flower pot coral yourself, it's time to look at the TSA Strawberry Kiwi. One of ACI Aquaculture's pieces that we have here in the farm that has not been shown off enough is the ACI Sunrise Cyphastrea. Another Cyphastrea on our list, but we haven't spoken much about these corals, so why not get two on here? With the main color of pinkish purple with the golden polyps, this is a really nice contrast of colors in this coral. Another encruster on our list, so if you're looking for a coral to encrust a little space on your tank or in your scape, the Sunrise Cyphastrea could be the perfect addition into your reef. We've shown off a lot of nice pieces here today for being underrated corals, and I feel I saved the best for last. I wanted to ask our photographer, Bubba, since he's constantly looking at corals, photoing them, editing them, looking at them all day long, I felt he has a really good representation of what some of the underrated nice corals are here in the TSA farm. The one that immediately came to mind for him was the TSA Four Loko. This is a stunning Acro that displays colors of pinkish burgundy that transitions into green. This has been a signature TSA piece for a long time, and one that surprisingly hasn't made it onto any series of our SPS videos earlier on the channel. Whether it be the most expensive coral or the most basic coral, I feel every single animal coming out of the TSA farm deserves its flowers, and I think it deserves its recognition. I had a lot of fun today talking about some of the underappreciated corals here in the farm, and I'm gonna let you know, looking around, going through this video, there are a ton more. So if you wanna see this series extended, be sure to drop a comment down below, and also let me, what are some of your favorite underappreciated corals? If you guys have hung out all the way till the end with me, I wanna say thank you so much. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future uploads.